Good morning, all. Today we are going to see about the DT based delivery on the classification versus clustering. First of all, we have to know what is meant by classification and the clustering. Classification is all mostly known as the probable classification for the given input, whereas the clustering is given input that can be converted into the data cluster. Usually, classification is the supervised learning, whereas clustering is the unsupervised learning. Here, in classification, we are using the number of categories that are known one, whereas in clustering, it is the number of groups are the unknown one. So, we'll be going to do in classification two-step process, that is we have to train the data set and we have to predict it, whereas in clustering it is a single step process. Now we are going to see the group discussion among our students, how the classification and the clustering take place.
Today we are going to see the group discussion session for classification and clustering. Let's start the session.
Hi all, I am Shruti. I am going to start the debate. Classification is a supervised model which is used to group the data into classifiers or classes. It can be used in many real-time applications such as bankings or online shopping methods.
So this is Maheshri. I am going to tell about clustering. So clustering is a powerful unsupervised learning technique, and this best suits for unlabeled data, and also it acts perfectly when the labels are expensive and not known.
I am Sona. I am going to explain about the real-time example. Classification is used in spam detection, medical diagnosis, and sentimental analysis. These are critical areas where classification gives reliable results.
Hey sir, Marco, I am going to explain this example of testing. Testing is used really everywhere, like customer segmentation in marketing and fulfilling similar users on Netflix and detecting fraud in banks. It's used to help business understand.
And myself, Praveen Kumar, I am going to explain about the classification. Shruti said classification is a supervised model, and also it is using for the AI like trainings and machine learning. In this model can train and tested by the accuracy of the predictions in the scenarios, and it's mainly have many kind of types in this classifications like binary clustering and multi-classes, multi-labels, in hierarchical and imbalanced clustering. These clusterings are used in many types of and many kind of things to be in using real life applications. And clustering labeled data into a model and using and training it as a AI integrated with the training sessions.
I am Arvind. Clustering strengthens flexibility. Clustering is flexible. It works with the dynamic evolving data. It prevents a hidden pattern of might expected. Some clusterings are allows in overlapping groups, which clusters are used in a real lives.
So I am Pradeep. I agree with Praveen Kumar's topic. So here classification is a label object which is clear, the labels are available. So classification provides accurable results and the precisions are accurate.
For clustering, there is no requirement for labels, and if the data is raw also, it is the best place to start, and it is more smart and cost effective.
Clustering is a highly predictive model because it uses algorithms like KNN, that is K nearest neighbor, and supportive vector machine SVM and decision tree.
Someone can conclude. So what is classification and what is clustering, which is best or which is he, or whether both are equal, like that you can conclude. Someone.
And the classification is better to compare in the clustering because the classification methods are used in the spam detection like Google like companies to using the direct spam detection or spam calls using multiple spam detection things. That's why the classification is used in many kind of sectors to training AI models. That's why the classification is best.
This is the conclusion by Prabhu.